Now we'll move to the next part. Alright, there are 8 more steps to calculate the annual interest rate as well, right? But don't be scared. Same steps, almost the same steps, but the order changes, right? Look at here. First step is the same, it is the outstanding balance, and the second step is also the same, right? No need to change them, that is loan for a month. But the third step changes. Third step is the total amount. Earlier it was the 7th step, you remember here, the total amount is the 7th step. We are going to change this, that 7th step, we are going to write the 7th step as the 3rd step. Okay, so I am going to write total amount. Alright. Then the 4th step, that is also changes. You know, the 6th step was total interest, you remember? 6th step was total interest. We are going to shift that 6th step to the 4th step, right? We are going to shift that. So this will be total interest. Right. 5th step is the same, no need to change it. Once we know the total interest and the number of month units, we can calculate the interest for a month. So the 6th step will be interest for a month. Okay. By the way, it was the 3rd step. You remember, it was the 4th step in the previous question. When we found the monthly installment, the 4th step was what? First step, outstanding balance. Second step, loan for a month, interest rate for a month, interest for a month. Earlier it was the 4th step. Now it is the 6th step. What was the second step? Earlier, interest rate for a month, right? Here, that second step becomes the 7th step. So I am going to write interest rate for a month. Okay, interest rate for a month. Then our target, that is to find the annual interest rate now. That is the last step. So the 8th step will be the annual interest rate. I know it's a bit confusing, but don't worry, you will get used to it, right? Once we do 2 or 3 examples, you will get used to it. Okay, I am going to do the 6th question in your textbook, right? You go through the textbook and refer to the 6th question and read and try to understand the question. A refrigerator priced at rupees 36,000 for outright purchase can be bought by making a down payment of rupees 6,000 and paying the rest in 24 equal monthly installments of rupees 1,500. If the interest on the loan is calculated on the reducing loan balance, find the annual interest rate. The question is to find what? The annual interest rate. Alright. Now, we are going to follow these 8 steps to get the answer. See whether you can understand. Right. The outstanding balance. You know what is the down payment? Down payment means the initial payment. Yes, for the refrigerator, down payment of 6,000 is paid, right? So I am going to subtract that down payment from the cost of the refrigerator. Price of the refrigerator is 36,000. Down payment is 6,000, right? Then your answer will be rupees 30,000. Okay, give me a minute. Right. Now The second part, loan for a month. What is the loan for a month? This is the total loan. We need to pay this back within how many months? Within 24 equal monthly installments. Then you can divide this by 24. If you divide by 6, this will be 4 times, this will be 5 times. Then 5000 divided by 4. It is 1250. Hope you understood, right? Then the total amount, right? According to the question, every month he pays 1500. That is the monthly installment. That is the value of a monthly installment. Then by the end of 24 months, he would have paid how much? How do you calculate that? Multiply the monthly installment by the number of installments. So he pays 1500 every month. For how long he pays? For 24 months. Then you need to multiply 1500 by 24. Alright. If you multiply this by 4, you get 60. 60 into 6, 36. Then it will be 360,000. Is it correct? Check your answer. 36,000. I guess it is 36,000, right? Alright. Then the total interest. How will you calculate the total interest? If you know the total amount and the total loan, I said the addition of total loan and total interest is what? Total amount. So to get the total interest, you should subtract the total loan from where? From the total amount. We know the total amount, we know the total loan as well. Then we can subtract. How much then? 36,000 minus 30,000. That is equal to rupees 6,000. Hope you understood, right? Alright, fifth step, that is to calculate the number of month units. You are going to repay this in 24 equal monthly installments. Then n equals 24, n plus 1 means 25 over 2. You can simplify, you will end up with 300, I guess. Okay, now you know what is the total interest and what is the number of month units. To calculate the interest for a month, what we need to do? To calculate the total interest, we multiply the interest for a month by the number of month units. So to get the interest for a month, we must divide the total interest by the number of month units. So I am going to divide the total interest by the number of month units. What is the total interest? 6,000 divided by 300. Then rupees 20.
Ready?
Alright. Now we know interest for a month is how much? Rupees 20. Now to get the interest rate for a month, right? For a month. Right. You know, how will you calculate the profit percentage? Profit percentage equals profit over cost into 100. Loss percentage, loss over cost into 100. Discount percentage, discount over mark price into 100. Similarly, interest percentage, interest rate, yes, interest over loan into 100. That's it. But here the difference is, this is calculated for a month, right? So interest rate for a month means interest for a month over loan for a month into 100. That's it. What is the interest for a month? It is 20. The purpose of calculating the interest for a month and the loan for a month is to calculate what? The interest rate for a month. That is the purpose. So what is the loan for a month? We already calculated. How much? 1250. Interest for a month over loan for a month into 100. That is going to be the interest rate for a month. Is that clear? This is the interest rate for a month. Alright, we can simplify if you wish. If you divide by 25, this will be 4 times, this will be 5 times. So, you will end up with 8/5%. That is the interest rate for a month. Is that clear? To calculate the annual interest rate, that is the question. Yes? To calculate the annual interest rate, we are going to multiply by 12. Why? In a year, 12 months are there. This is for a month. So, to get the annual interest rate, we need to multiply this answer by what? By 12. Then you will end up with 96/5. It will be a decimal. It can be a decimal, can't it be? It can, right? So 1 times 4 remains 9, 45, 1 remains, keep a decimal, then you take how many times? 2 times, right? So this is the annual interest rate or the interest percentage. Okay? Hope you understood. We'll do another question, right? Look at this question. It's a past paper question. It's not in the textbook, but you can refer to your past paper. The price of an Almirah is rupees 30,000 when it is purchased outright. It can also be purchased by making a down payment of rupees 6,000 and paying the remaining amount with interest in 12 equal monthly installments of rupees 1,100 each. If the interest for this method of payment is calculated according to the reducing balance method, calculate the annual rate of interest. There are certain technical terms in the question, but don't bother about them. What is the ultimate question? That is to calculate what? Calculate the annual rate of interest, means interest rate. Alright. Let me explain this. Before that, you try it your own and then you can continue with me, right? Alright. Outstanding balance, that is the total loan. How much? You know there is a down payment in this question as well. What is the down payment? 6,000. The price is 30,000. So we are going to subtract that 6,000 from 30,000. Then the answer will be 24,000 rupees. 24,000. That is the outstanding balance. Then loan for a month. This total loan must be paid back in 24 equal monthly installments. Then we are going to divide this 24,000 by 24. Then you will end up with rupees 1,000. Is that clear? Then the third step, that is to calculate the total amount. How will you calculate the total amount? The value of an installment is 1,100. You are going to pay 1,100 for a month. For how many months you are going to pay? You are going to pay 24 months. For 24 months, then we multiply this by 24. It will be rupees 26,400. Alright. Total interest. How to calculate the total interest? You know the total amount, you know the total loan as well. Then you can subtract the total loan from the total amount, because total amount equals what? Total loan plus total interest. So I am going to subtract 26,400 minus 24,000. Then rupees 2,400. Is that clear? Check your answers. Now the fifth step, number of month units, that is n into n plus 1 over 2. N equals 24, n plus 1 equals 25 over 2. Then if you simplify, you will get 300. Okay? Right. To get the interest for a month, we need to divide the total interest by the number of month units. Then How much is the total interest? Yes, 2400. We're going to divide this by 300. Then you can cancel the zeros. If you divide, you get rupees 8. Rupees 8. That is the interest for 1 month. Interest per month. Now, the interest rate for a month. You know how to calculate the interest rate? Percentage. Loan is there. Loan for a month. How much? It is 1000. Interest is there. Interest per month. Rupees 8. Then interest over loan. Interest for a month over loan for a month into 100. This is the interest for a month. Interest rate for a month. Then you can cancel by 2. Then 4 over 5%. Let it be. Then to get the annual interest rate, we are going to multiply by 12 because annual means it's for an year. It is for an year. Then in a year, how many months are there? 12 months. Then we multiply by 12. How much? 48 over 5. Again, this is going to be a decimal value. In 48, 9 times. 9 into 5, 45.3 remains. In 30, 6 times. That's it. Hope you understood. Then, how many steps are there? 8 steps. Can you tell me what are those 8 steps? Yes? Outstanding balance, loan for a month, total amount, total interest, number of month units, then interest for a month, interest rate for a month, annual interest rate. Simple, right? Hope you understood. We'll move to another different type of question. Look at this question. Right. Read and try to understand this question. The price of an Almirah is rupees 30,000 when it is purchased outright. It can also be purchased by paying 6 monthly installments of rupees 5,600, 5,500, 5,400, 5,300, 5,200 and 5,100 respectively. Calculate the annual rate of interest. Now, in this question, the value of an installment is not the same. They are different. Did you notice it? But in the previous questions, there was a term, a technical term I told you. A technical term, it is, see, equal monthly installments. This was in the past paper question 2017. Before that, in the 6th question which we did, there, you see, equal monthly installments. One before that, equal monthly installments. Equal monthly installments. Like that, there are certain questions which involves in equal monthly installments. But in this question, this particular question, the monthly installments are not the same. See, 5,600, 5,500, like that it varies. So here that equal monthly installment, that term is not used. Equal monthly installment, that term is not used here. Instead of that, they have given the changing monthly installments. It is of course the reducing monthly installments. See, in the first month we had to pay only 5,600, but in the second month we have to pay only 5,500. Like that, in each and every month the installment reduces, right? So now we move to the question. How to find the outstanding balance? It is the same. Here we don't have any down payments. It is the same as the price of the Almirah. What is it? It is rupees 30,000. Okay, that is the outstanding balance. But loan for a month, this 30,000 must be paid in how many months? 6 monthly installments, right? Not equal monthly installments. 6 monthly installments. Then we divide this 30,000 by 6. Then you will end up with rupees 5,000. That is the loan for a month. To calculate the total amount, now they are not equal monthly installments, but the values are given. So what we are going to do, add all these 6 values to get the total amount, because they are not equal monthly installments. They are not equal monthly installments, different. So we are going to add all those 6 to get the answer. Starting from 5,600. Okay, 5,600, 500, 400, 300, 200 and 100. Okay, we need to add all these 6 monthly installments to get the total amount. Okay. Is this correct? 10, 20, 1, right? 21. Yes, 32,100. So we can write what total amount. If you wish, you can add and show, but I am going to write down the final answer. It is rupees 32,100. Hope you understood. Is that clear? Right. Then to calculate the total interest, we are going to subtract the total loan from the total amount. So 32,100 minus 30,000. Then we will get rupees 2,100. Okay. Number of month units. This is paid back in 6 monthly installments. Then 6 into 7 over 2. Then you can cancel. You will get 21. Okay. To get the interest for a month, we divide the total interest by the number of month units. Total interest 2,100 divided by 21. Then you get rupees 100. Okay, this is the interest for a month. Then how will you calculate the interest rate for a month? Percentage. Yes. Interest over loan into 100. Interest for a month over loan for a month into 100. It is 100 over, what is the loan for a month? It is 5,000 into 100. Then you can cut the zeros here, divide, you will get 2%. Okay, that is the interest rate for a month. Annual interest rate means we must multiply this by 12, because we know here there are 12 months. So the answer is 24%. Alright, that's it. That is all about monthly installments. At the beginning I said there are 2 types of terms in this particular unit in grade learn. One is installment and the other one is what? Compound interest. So let's look at some questions on the compound interest. It is there in your textbook. Refer to your textbook and go through this example in the textbook. Example 1. Under compound interest. Okay. If a person takes a loan of rupees 10,000 at a compound interest rate of 10% per year, calculate the total amount required. Okay. Under compound interest, mainly the questions are based on total amount, right? Under simple interest, you remember what we studied in grade 9? How to calculate the total amount? Yes? By adding. Just tell me, by adding the principal amount and the interest to get the total amount. Remember? And the interest is calculated. How? Interest is calculated using this formula, PRT over 100 or PTR over 100, whatever it is. You know how to calculate. This is under simple interest. But there is a simple method of calculating the compound interest, the total amount under compound interest. Okay, if you go through the past papers, you will understand always the questions are to calculate what? The total amount. There are some many methods, but I am going to teach you only the simplest one, right? Okay, read this question again. The interest percentage is 10%. Now you need to calculate the total amount for how many years? To repay the entire loan in 2 years. 2 years. So what I am going to do, I am just going to multiply this 10,000 by using the percentage 10%, 10%. Then I am going to add the 10 with 100. How much then? 110. So if I multiply this value by 110 over 100, this is going to be the total accumulation, means the total amount at the end of the year. At the end of 2 years means I should multiply twice. That means I should multiply this again by another 110 over 100. Got it? This is the simplest way of calculating the total amount after 2 years. Total amount after 2 years. So can cancel the zeros. 20, 20, 20, 20. Then 11 into 11, 121. 207. Is that it? That is how we calculate the total amount under compound interest. Hope you understood. Look at the next example in your textbook. Amal invests rupees 50,000 for 3 years. The percentage is 6%. And another person, who is he? Nimal. He invests again equal amount for the same percentage, but for simple interest. This is for what? Compound interest, and this is for what? Simple interest. Did you understand the question? Okay. The question is to what? Calculate the amount received by each, total amount, right? And at the end of 3 years separately. We will first calculate for Amal, right? For Amal, it is under compound interest basis. Compound interest basis for 3 years, right? Then 50,000. Total amount. What is the percentage? 6%. Then I am going to add that 6 with 100. Then 106 over 100. This is for 1 year. Total amount for 1 year. If you multiply again by another 106 over 100, total amount for 2 years. But this is for 3 years. We multiply again. One more time by 106 over 100. Is that clear? So this is for Amal, right? You can simplify and get the answer. Just multiply and then divide by 100, right? You can do it, right? Then for Nimal, same amount, but it is under simple interest basis. This is under compound interest basis. For him, we should calculate under simple interest. Let's calculate the interest first. You know, in grade 9 we studied this, right? What is the principal amount? 50,000. Rate 6%. Time for how many years? 3 years. Then you can cancel this. Rupees 9,000. Is it so? 10. Yes. This is the simple interest. Then total amount. What is the total amount? It includes the principal plus the interest, 9,000. Then it is rupees 59,000. Is that clear? We will move to the exercise in the textbook. Go through the exercise 9.2. There are some questions. I just want you to note down the final target of the question. Means calculate what? Calculate the total amount. Right? Here how much money will be in the account after 2 years. This is again 2 years. So the question is to calculate the total amount for 2 years. Total amount after 2 years, right? Then for the first question, see, for the first question, you can get the total amount by multiplying 5,000 by, what is the percentage given? 5%. Then you add that 5% with 100, then 105%. 105 over 100. This is the total amount at the end of the first year. Then for the second year, again one more time, multiply one more time by this. Is that clear? You can check the answer later. I just want you to show the method how to calculate the total amount. If you go through the second question, there the deposit is how much? Rupees 6,000. The percentage given, interest percentage, that is 7. So 107 over 100 into one more time, right? 107 over 100. This will give you the total amount in the account after 2 years. That is all about the percentages in grade 11, right? Hope you understood. We'll see you next time in another unit. Okay? Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.